this is a video to show you the call recording feature offered by omnichannel. First, let me get into my omnichannel page. I'm entering the company name. I'm entering the username. I'm giving the password. I'm logging in. My page is getting loaded. This is my omni-channel page. You can see the feature call recording. This is the main menu. I'm going to click on this, and this is the sub menu, agent groups. What we are going to do here is we are going to create groups. If I click on this agent groups in this page, you can see add group. I'm clicking on this. In add group details, I have to give the group name and assign the users for this group. Why we are doing this is, if we create a group and assign users, we can get a report for any individual user assigned to this particular group. If you give a date range, it will create a group for that particular user. You can also see the call history of all the users assigned to this particular group. I will show you now. I'm giving a group name. I have given the name as group for marketing, and I am enabling users for this group. I'm clicking on submit. Group added successfully, and you can see the group has been listed out here, group for marketing. If you want, you can update. You click on the update icon, there will be a pop-up. You can make changes in the group name. I'm just entering as changes. If you want, you can add more users. If you want, you can take back the users who you have already assigned, and then click on submit. Group updated successfully. You can see in the listings, group for marketing, changes. Changes is the change that I gave in the name of the group. And if you do not want, you can delete the group by clicking on this delete icon. It will ask for a confirmation. If you click on this confirmation, the group will get deleted. Now I'm not going to delete because I have created the group and assigned the users, so that I will show you how to create reports for them and to see the call history. So I'm keeping the group now. Omnichannel offers call recordings for active calls and conference calls. Call recordings are essential for any business to check quality, to provide trainings, to offer resolutions for disputes, to verify facts, and for meeting compliance regulations. You can also assess the manner of your employees' interaction with the customers, can identify customers' interests and purchase behavior pattern, and devise new strategies for marketing. You can also check out whether your staff has converted customer interest to appointments or sales. You can create a new version of your product based on the customer's compliance. It also helps to identify whether your staff has dipped down in performance and can offer training for skill set or refinement. It is also used to protect your employees from abusive customers and false accusations. You have seen me assigning users. Now I'll show you how to add users so that you can create groups and assign users. For that, I'm going to the menu Manage. Click on the submenu Agents. This is the page that has opened. I'm going to click on Add Agent. This is how I'm going to add users so that they can be assigned to a group. I'm giving the name. I've given the name as username. I'll provide an email ID, a phone number, and a username, and user password, its extension number, and select 3CX call report so that I can generate the report. Now it has automatically enabled call recording group, from which I will select the group that I created. This is the group that I created, group for marketing. I updated by adding the word changes. So now the group name is group for marketing changes, and I'm enabling the status to make this active, clicking on add agent. Agent username added successfully. This notification means that I have added users. When I add users, I can also assign them in the group. You can also see here in the listings the username, the extension that I gave, and the status is an active status. You can always make changes by clicking on the update icon. I'm just making the username as username 1. That is the change that I have created, and I'm clicking on update agent. Agent username 1 updated successfully. This notification means that my changes have been carried out. You can see here in the listings username 1, the name has changed. You can delete it. It will ask for confirmation. If you click on the confirmation, it will get deleted. Now I'm not going to delete. And you can send a welcome email to this user, and you can also create invoice. This is how you will add new users, and you can add any number of users and create any number of group and assign to them. Now I will show you whether all the users whom I assign to the group have listed out or not, and how to generate reports for individual users, and how to see the call history of the user's interaction with the customer. For that, now I'm logging in as user 020, as I added me like that. I'm logging in. I'm giving the company name. I'm giving the username as 020 and entering the password. I'm logging in. The page is getting loaded. When the page gets loaded, you will see whether the users whom I enabled have been listed out or not, and the types of call, the date range, and you can also view the call history where you can see the nature of the call, type of the call, and duration. The page has been loaded. And in reports, I'm clicking on 3CX call report. You can see here the 3CX call report. All the users whom I assigned are listed out here. You can see the call nature. When you generate a report, you can select whether for inbound call or for outbound call, and you can also select the call type for answered calls or for missed calls. You can select the date range, and you can generate the report. I will show you now. I've selected an agent. Let me select 110, and for outbound calls and for answered calls, I'm selecting the date range, and I'm generating a report. The report has been downloaded. I'll open it now. and you will get the complete details here, the name and the type of the calls, the nature of the call, and from where to whom, and the time and the duration and the recording path. That is how you will generate automatic reports. You can make a quick search if there are many users, and then this is the call history. You can see here the number from whom it has been sent and to the customer, and the nature of the call, the type of the call, the duration, the time and date when the call was made, if it is outbound, or when the call would have been landed if it is inbound. And because this is missed call, we do not have a call recording here. And you can see for the answered call, the call recordings are available. So this is how fully automated reports can be generated, and you can have a quick view of call history. You can see the call history of only the users assigned to this particular group. If you revoke users from this group, you will not be able to see the call history or to generate report. But you can always add new users to this group. This is done for security reasons so that not every user will be having access to other users' information. I'll show you now. I'll go back to call recordings and click on agent groups, and in this group that I created, I'm clicking on update icon, and this is the group that I created, and these are the users whom I assign. Now I'm revoking back 3 users, and I'm adding one more new user to this group. I'm clicking on submit. There is a notification group updated successfully, which means that I have revoked users and added new users. I will show you that in the listings and in the call history. You can see here the users whom I have revoked are no more listed here, and the user whom I added is being listed here. And you can see the call history. The call history is for the old user because he has interacted with the customer. The new user has not yet interacted, so you cannot see the call history. This is how you can create groups and assign users to view call history quickly and to generate automated reports. Thanks for watching the video.